Did the boss ever tell everyone the location of the lab or no?
Could we move over to the side? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I think they just got told we won.
Okay. So they never said which one, right?
I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely have absolutely zero clue how Rost had any idea where it was. Like, I'm baffled how that was.
OTT knew where it was.
Wait, how was OTT known?
No fucking idea. And he
Wait,
knew we shared it with Hydra.
How does the rest know what it is?
Well, they pulled up to the power plant long ago, didn't they? When they first went for it.
Wait, what's happened?
Oh,
Do you remember that? That's like that was the first time like we got like an inkling that anyone knew what era it was.
Let's explain it to everybody so they're not a question mark.
Yeah.
Yesterday we were.
The thing that happened yesterday.
Denzel, come here. Come here.
The thing we had a.
There's been a car snooping around the mountains or driving like around it or whatever.
The thing that happened yesterday, someone did a meth run, and their drop off was on the lab, so it's nothing to be worried about. Yeah, they pulled up. Yeah, it was close.
Get over
but...
here.
Yeah, I think
that's not what we're talking about, Matt.
What are we talking about?
I don't think we are, because there's been like 3 separate instances, right? So yesterday there was the thing with the meth,
Make
right?
a little bigger circle so everybody feels.
Right. Perfect. Right, everyone's here now. Perfect. Yeah. So yesterday that was the meth run, right? Nothing. No, that's not a massive deal, right? Then today Denzel said that Red Line did a race or something that literally starts in the car park of the meth lab.
That's
right?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's a red line track.
Okay.
Of the car park?
That's where everyone lines at, like waits.
They're at the power plant, not at
Yeah, oh, it was at the car park, not the power plant car park.
I don't know.
It'll be the power
Steve,
plant.
can you speak up a bit?
Oh yes,
That's the power
Denzel was
line.
here.
What was the story with it today, Denzel? Like, where was it? Was it literally in the enclosure of the lab, or is it like across the street in the power plant?
We can't hear you.
Good chat.
It was the same side as the lab. Sorry.
Same side as the lab.
You sound like.
Were they on the grass or in the?
I sound what?
You sound.
Oh no.
Sound bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, speak a little bit.
What
Yeah,
the
you sound
fuck?
like a toaster.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you want to buy some oxy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're good now.
Yeah.
Actually, I do. So you got any?
Wait, was it? So it was in the car park of the power plant, or the literally
No,
where it
he
is?
said it was on the
No,
lab
it said in the
side.
enclosure.
Okay, yeah, that's a bit odd.
Because there's a race that finishes on that road and everyone parks on the lab side of the grass.
Oh yeah, was it end of a race? Because Red Lamb were racing earlier.
Right. So what was the discussion? Oh, hang on.
I think it's just two coincidences.
Okay, Matt. Yeah, I haven't said the third thing yet. Right. So the third thing is when you guys were doing the vault, when you were leader for the day, Matt. That's when it was. I was sitting on top of the hill, right? Waiting to give you a laptop, right? And the blue GTR comes climbing up the hill, snooping about for probably about 10-15 minutes. And then as you guys pull up, the blue GTR leaves back over the mountain and drives past the mountain where the lab is as well, right? So they were checking out, like when they went there, they went down to like where we used to have the lab. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think they thought?
So is that the same instance when we saw it the first time, or is that 2 times the blue GTR being up there?
No, I'm the only one who's seen it. That's the only time. That's the time we saw it. Yeah.
So do you think they were looking to see if people were going there to a lab and then they realized it was people doing power? Is that what you're saying?
It could be that, yeah. It could be anything. We can't confirm what that was, but it's very sus. You know what I'm saying? Because then we went to Hayes, right? And me and I saw with Denzel, the guy at the blue GTR, and it's the same one that I saw on the mountain. Unless someone else has one identical, which is blue with a purple, like, what's it called?
Among.
Not underglow, like the pearlescent. And it was the Arthur guy. Yeah.
Why when we don't see this blue GTR, we pretend like we're going for a cook. We do everything like normal. We just don't have the key on us. But we fake a cook, and if someone is actually trying to take it, they'll attack.
How many times do we have to fake a cook though? I will be honest. I said James earlier. There is, I would say, close to 25% chance it could take that lab if they pushed it, because I realized something. We hold that lab at the wrong door. The fourth person should be outside the lab, just down that corridor.
I thought that. Yeah, I thought that.
Because at least then, if they go down, everybody else is already at the door. You know?
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Plus
so
the
someone should be
ladders
holding the
are
ladder.
better spot to hold.
Right?
You're doming them off ladders as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only thing
But-
is that does that like the bench, the one that moves, does that move when you're still at the bottom floor or no?
You shouldn't. You
wouldn't be
looking up the ladder
showing
anyway,
yourself.
because
Yeah,
the corridor's quite long.
You sit by the door by the door and you watch the ladder from the bottom.
The thing is, they won't hit us when we're in the lab. They're gonna take us when we leave the key.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Right. So obviously, when we're at the lab, we're 6
That's how I
deep.
would have done it.
Right. When we're at the lab, we're 6 deep. When we go and put the key away, we're only 4 deep. So if they have a brain and they're like scouting us out, they're gonna know that we're only 4 deep when we go to the
Green thing with the tail on, bro.
Because usually the people on the people scouting, they just go
I've
go
said
there
this for the
ahead
past
of
2
time.
weeks.
I'm
I've
saying.
said this, though. Ever since we've been cooking there, and we've done it later in the day, like now, every single time we pulled up, I said this is a shit spot because it's pretty much the Saints hangout spot. Every time.
Yeah.
it's only a good spot for Hydra because they're Hydra.
Yeah, because nobody will go and fuck with Hydra at that place. You know what I mean? Like that's just.
If anybody were to like know about it, which I'm OTT knows about it. OTT has no affection for us, so he'll tell everybody.
Dawn. Thank you, brother.
That was when me and you were doing that.
If so many people know about this and we actually want to, why don't we just go to Hydra and say, look, why can't we, swap for a bit?
I mean, they're not using any, so that is an option.
To see if they're open for it, even if we have to give them like a mil or two, just to, obviously we don't have it right now, but we'll have it. If people, I personally, I don't know. Okay, I agree that the spot for the key is a bit ropey. But moving that isn't a big deal. But if people, if what you're telling me is true and all these people know about it, why not just try go to a different one?
I'm assuming Hydra's labs are also tied into other people like we are. I doubt Hydra has 3 other labs that are all theirs. They're 100% tied to other people.
Possibly, but I mean, if that's the case, that's the case. Nothing we can do. It's still worth asking.
You say that, but who else? Like, if you're gonna take any lab, it's gonna be the one we're cooking in. I guarantee. I just know. Like, you just know, don't you? There's not enough people in the city, around that are probably cooking on a schedule like we are.
Yeah.
It's the easiest lab to go for if you're gonna try and steal one. We always knew this. You know what I mean? Like that was just the way. And it pretty much shows that we've been cooking for 2 weeks, maybe a bit less, and we're already spotting people around it again. It's just very obvious, isn't it?
I do think people are, I don't know, reading into things that aren't a thing. Like, for example, the meth run yesterday, it was a meth run. It was a shafter. It was an armor shaft. It was a meth run. The race, there's a race that finishes. They probably finished the race and pulled up on the grass.
No, but it's not
The blue car is a bit dodgy.
No,
Can't lie.
The meth, it's not the point that obviously we don't think they were trying to steal the lab with the meth from, but at the end of the day, it's still they go there,
Yeah.
It's just the fact that it's like powers across the road, like
Yeah, it shouldn't be in a high traffic area, no matter what.
That spot where that lab is a Hydra special. That is, I've got 4 meth lab. Please come and dare take one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally what it is.